In this video, I'm going to share with you a really easy way to grow your newsletter. Now, imagine you have your local newsletter and you've decided to focus on food. Food is the niche you want to go after. You're sharing restaurant tips, locations, information, food trucks, all that kind of good stuff that people want to know about restaurants and food events in the local area. Let's take this restaurant here. Let's say they've got 50 customers a day. This is your local newsletter and you've worked hard to get it up to 200 subscribers organically using free tools. And if you want to check out some of those free tools, you can go down into the description. Now, if you want to keep growing for free, the easiest way to do that is to offer some kind of exchange with local business owners such as restaurants. You see, what the restaurant wants is more customers. A local restaurant might be getting about 50 customers a day, but they have a huge overhead that they need to cover. Whereas you're running your newsletter, you're using AI tools to write the whole thing in about 5 minutes, then you're spending the rest of the week growing it on your mobile phone. So you've got a ton more time and you've got a lot lower overheads. So what you're going to do is you're going to offer an exchange of service. You're going to go over to this particular restaurant and say, I'm happy to promote your restaurant to my 200 subscribers, which to them is like having 200 new customers, in exchange for you promoting my newsletter. And the newsletter is going to be really easy for you to get them to promote. You could create some leaflets with a QR code that people can scan, that they can put onto tables or inside menus. You could create some business cards that again can be left on tables that people can scan with a QR code. If they're quite good at their digital marketing, they might have an email list, they might have a text list that they could email out some information about your newsletter. So you're looking for some kind of exchange, and don't worry that these are different numbers, because you can come up with something that's going to benefit both of you, because you can say, look, I'll promote you for free for a month, and if you're a weekly local newsletter, then they're going to be promoted 4 times, and all you've got to do is put the same text and link into your newsletter. That's very easy for you to do, and then they can promote you for a couple of weeks, a month, whatever you both agree. What you can do as well, which is even more value for the restaurant owner, is instead of just putting in 2 lines of text, is allow them to take over your newsletter, provide them with a huge amount of perceived value. And what I mean by that is find something that these guys do that's a little bit different. Maybe they want to give you some kind of discount code and keep it simple. Maybe they want to share some of their recipes. So maybe somebody here, it's a family business and they've got some great recipes that they could write up and share in your newsletter. And maybe they take over half of your newsletter, maybe the whole section that is about recipes. So maybe you have a weekly recipe that you share. This one's come from a local business owner. People can make it at home, and at the same time they can make it, they go to the restaurant and they can eat it as well. So that would be huge perceived value for the restaurant owner, some great positive exposure, alongside you promoting them as sort of a mini ad. But what's going to be great for you as well is if you're coming to them with these ideas and you're showing them and educating them about digital marketing and how good your newsletter is and how you're going to promote them on social media, and you're going to make some social media graphics you're going to post for them, and you could send them the social media graphics and say, here you go, you can put it on your own social media, and you can then turn that content into something you can get to rank. So maybe you use your SEO skills and you get your newsletter to rank, or maybe you write a blog post including the recipes that you get to rank. Maybe you organize some kind of giveaway where you can work in partnership with them. Maybe, like I said, you're showing how good your social media skills are. You can then offer them services. So if they can see that you know what you're talking about when it comes to social media, when it comes to giveaways, when it comes to SEO, or anything else to do with local digital marketing, and once they see that you've got the expertise and you built that trust because you have showcased their brand locally, and in exchange you have got some free subscribers from the people that are visiting their restaurant, you've got that opportunity to naturally upsell them on some different services. And you don't have to sell all of this. You can sell what you're comfortable with. Okay, using AI tools in order to help you save time. Because remember, you're writing your newsletter very, very quickly using AI tools, and you're focusing on growth. And this isn't just one local restaurant that you can approach. You can walk around an area that you live in and go into 20, 30, 40 restaurants like this, or you can email them, or you can contact them on social media and ask if they're interested in a partnership. And that is the word that I want you to be using. Partnership is a great word because you're not asking something for just for them. And then all you do is you over deliver, you give them more than they were planning on by doing things like sending them some social media posts, maybe writing a blog post with AI and putting it on your website for your newsletter, whatever it is, just to show that you know what you're doing, you're happy to give them tons of value, build that positive relationship. And you know what? They're going to know other business owners that might be interested in doing exactly the same. So it's really easy to grow a local newsletter if you are willing to think outside the box. And as I said, if you would like to check out some of our free AI tools that will help you to start growing a local newsletter in your area or somewhere that's thousands of miles away from where you are, then check out those tools below.